time the music wasn't on loud enough to where you guys could hear it, but now it is, and this is a live recording. So anyway, guys, I'm going to draw some more, but I'm also going to draw from some other books as well. But I'm going to, draw with these two, of course, like I did yesterday. So anyway, every day, well, not every day, I wish I could, but every Thursday and Friday, I will be live streaming 2:30 p.m. And I'm really excited about it, getting the message out, get my artistic message out. This is also a gaming channel. Hopefully when I can, I will live stream my gaming, like on my PS2, on my PS3, on my Nintendo Wii, etc. I can stream, games on my PS Vita, stuff like that, but, only if the camera from the phone is touching the screen. I mean, like, the camera on the phone is, like, pointed towards, pointed at the game console. So anyway, and yes, I will get into digital art for my comic book series. It's starting to get there. It's turning out pretty interesting in its own way. So anyway, let's start with this. We're gonna do like back and forth, book to book. And I remember saying in the, from yesterday, in the next live stream, today, that, if my table's a little wobbly, I need to fix that. But anyway, this is the art I'm gonna do, here to here. I'm gonna cut these, this, panel off, and just draw everything from here up. So, let's get started. I've got a lot of paper, guys, so you guys already know I will be drawing a lot, period. So, I plan for this live stream to be well over an hour. I'll be lucky if I've got an hour, but I'll try to do it well over an hour. Alrighty. So yeah, I really like drawing. I know I say that like in almost all or every of my other live streams now, but it's really fun because when you're drawing, you're escaping a situation and you're making your own world. It's just interesting how art can help people. It's really amazing. So right now I'm just starting with a gesture drawing of Thor getting punched by Venom. Gonna draw the outlining of his muscles, Thor's muscles. That's really supposed to be there. And let's see. Okay, I think I'm figuring it out, how his chest is built. Yeah, in my last live stream, I drew Thor. My live stream just yesterday. And it was fun. I just drew a picture of him and all that, and, just had a lot of fun drawing him. So it looks like Venom's out of the picture. So I guess this is gonna be like a free draw, like something of my own design. Totally, I wasn't expecting to draw Thor so big like that. I just wasn't expecting that. But it's okay. I'm still practicing, art I'm practicing like as much as I can. We're just gonna draw like some rock, rock crevice, whatever you want to call it. Let's draw Thor's foot. Okay, let's see. Let's draw some tumbling parts of a building or whatever. Draw some hair going that way. Yeah, guys, I do like to make noises sometimes when I'm drawing. I'm autistic, so when I make noises, it helps me get in my comfort zone. It doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen sometimes. And let's draw wasp. And yeah, guys, you can draw along with me if you want to, so we can learn together a little easier that way. Whatever is comfortable with you is comfortable with me. So, let's see. I don't know why. My chat box is not showing automatically. I don't know. Interesting. Let's for some, cleavage. Like, in the, the thing is, she doesn't really show a lot of cleavage. I'm just showing her chest and all that. Alright. Let's see. So yeah, it's turning out interestingly. So that is the gesture drawing. And I know some of you might think, what the heck is this? This looks childlike drawings, but hey, what I've learned, gesture drawings can be drawn any way. Period. My camera got a little blurry for a minute. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's make it look like he's like, oh no, I'm getting punched. My symbiote. Venom. So yeah, I do like drawing Thor a lot, not just because he's very well detailed in hair and all that, but he's one of the comic book characters I really grew up with. Like really grew up watching and all that on TV. But now, people just put in so many actors, and he just changes all year round. And in the comic books too. He also changes in the comic books. So it's amazing how things are changing fast in the comic book world. And the thing is, when the comic book world changes, you gotta change with it. Especially if you're a comic book artist, comic book fan artist, trying to become a comic book artist, whatever, and when you get in the comic book field, you gotta do something that people are familiar with and that they will like. And even if it's something different, something a little, just a little strange, that's okay, as long as you do it the right way, to where it's not too confusing. So yeah. I like classical music a lot, guys. I hadn't listened to this And it's almost like in a theater, kinda, in a way. I grew up to a lot of classical music growing up, and I enjoyed it, and I'm starting to, enjoy it again and get into it again. But yeah, I think my art teacher, Jonathan, is gonna be proud once, he sees how I'm trying to work things out, with my practice. I'm not bragging like, oh, I'm the perfect artist in the world. Look at me, John. No, he's gotten on to me about that before. I'm not the best artist in the world. I think, guys, I'm fine the way I am as an artist. I just need to discipline myself more. You know what I mean? I really do. I need to discipline myself more. And that's one thing I'm working on. And one of those things is stop bragging so much. So, yeah. Muscles are easy to draw once you get to know them. For me, it took years to know how to draw muscles. And here's a good tip on how to draw muscles. Look at your own muscles and compare them to the comic book muscles on superheroes, supervillains, and draw your own muscles and then add to that of like his muscles, because like me, my muscles, are good, big and all that, but once I compare that to here, I can understand it a little bit more. And no, I'm not the strongest guy in the world. I just had to blurt that out. I think some people that are the strongest people in the world, they're just like, I don't know what the deal of it is. I just wouldn't want to be the strongest guy in the world because that would be too much of a challenge to cope with. And when I do light shining on a character, I like to put little lines here that indicates the shining more. I love doing that a lot. I like doing that a lot. Now, I don't do it with monsters, like the monster comic I'm coming up with. I don't really do that a lot with him. But, I'm planning to get that comic book published and publishing soon, guys, because, copyrighted and all that, it's going to take some time to even publish it. But it's better that than someone else taking my work from it. And I really want to get it worked out this year, get it out there this year. Because that's my dream, to get my monster comic out there. I want to take that away. There. Just add some lines. Now, guys, one of the reasons why I talk and think out loud at myself is because I try to correct my errors so that I don't make another mistake as easily. And this I learned from, I think, about this technique right here. I think his name is Jay Marin. I'm trying to pronounce it right, his name. But anyway, he is a professional manga artist. And he said once, like, you line up lines, manga, or hands, whatever, and it has that band, it's really gonna look real. Now, he doesn't really add the detail in here, but I do that just to show tension, because I like to show extra tension, especially when someone's getting punched. And I've seen other artists do it, like this, but without that. So I'm just like putting them together, um, because I like doing that. I like putting things together. Alright. Now let's draw a wasp. I really do think this is wasp. I need to read the Ultimates. I'm not like, I just need to read them, guys. I need to read them. I have this, I'm borrowing the Spotlight from my art teacher, so I need to start reading it soon. She's not smiling. So that's okay. It's okay, guys. Yeah, drawing small women is a challenge for me, because it's just challenging. Like small little character women, it's just complicated. But I'm a big drawer. I like to draw big stuff. So it's just a challenge I have to pursue, and that I'm already pursuing it. And one way or another, I'll get past it, because I don't give up. I was raised never to give up. That's the truth of that, guys. I have a dad that loves me to death and respects me and cares about me, wants me to be happy. He doesn't want me to give up on anything. Nobody does. That's the closest to me. And that's good to have that kind of backup. Foot here. So let's make her wing here stick out. And this wing stick out. And I'm gonna fix where I drew that line, so it doesn't look like the wing is cutting into her face. We do not want that. And I haven't drawn this arm yet. That's Wasp, and we got Thor here. Now let's draw one of the guys we also love and we also hate, and all the way in between. Let's draw Venom. We are Venom. I just had to do that. Okay, let me fix her hair quick. There we go, that's better. So, let's fix that right there. And this art book, well, it's actually a Spotlight, just a regular Spotlight book for teenagers of the Marvel Universe, and it's from John Rhett Thomas. He is the writer of this book, and he's a very good writer, from little bits and pieces I read a while back. Let's draw Thor's Thor's foot here. More of these little circle things, you know, on his chest. Let's get some more muscle. Now it looks like he's being thrown at us more, you know. It looks more like him, I guess, to put it that way. Let's draw a handle for the hammer. Just did that. Let's draw Venom. And we're not gonna do too much of Venom. We're just gonna do like a bunch of building up muscle, the tongue coming out, and let's have it going this way. Let's give him those little divots. Little parts, you know, parts of the building starting to crumble up, fall down, all that. I'm gonna make some pieces right here come out. I'm trying to make it as close to the original as I can. I don't want it precise, you know, I don't want it like so precise, you know, like, you know, because it has some of my own style with it, and I would feel, sorry about that, I would feel uncomfortable if, you know, because I'm really cautious, you know, I'm really cautious, copyright strikes, so that's why I like changing the art a lot. Plus, when you're drawing, you should have a way where, I'm gonna turn it upside down, a way where you you can draw the art without it being exactly like your favorite artist. That is my fan art free draw of the Ultimates. Well, I would just say this, a marvel. Completely a marvel, because I've never read the Ultimates yet. I'm dying to get the comics, but I also have to read them from this, study them. I did draw this cover on 2 pages, and I'll show you that on my next live stream next Thursday, 2:30. So we're done with this book for now. Let me put my initial on here. And today is, I know it's 2024. 2024. Oh, today is Friday. And I'll put the date on later. The specific date, I'm not going to worry about that. I'll put that on later. Now, this book, as well as this book, was in the last live stream, but I didn't go as far as I wanted with this book like I wanted to. Partly because I was running short on time, and I believe I had to get things ready for supper. So, I've already showed you guys about this. And I remember, I was going to draw over that Wolverine drawing. I'm glad I remembered. So, I'm going to relocate it. And there it is. I'm not worried about this guy, like, right there, whatever. You know, he could be, like, someone that Wolverine is trying to protect. He could be a homeless person that Wolverine knows and doesn't want to get hurt. You know, just use your imagination. So, let's draw. Let's draw Wolvie. Wolverine. I got my dukes right up here, bud. Right up here on my hands. Let's get ready. So yeah, make sure that you comment on this video, and you will see a lot of drawing on this channel, period. And I think you guys will be interested in this channel. But what do I have to say, you know? This is, like, I am the host, and you guys are the guests. So if you want to take this channel or leave it, use it to your imagination. I love this music. I need to go back and see what music this is. I know it's classical, but I don't know the specific artist, you know, that made it. The composer. Let's make it look more like he's got some chest here. And let's fix that. So yeah, guys, I hope for whoever sees this that's new to my channel, I got 66 followers, which is awesome. I'm trying to find out a way to see how to find who my subscribers are. I'm having some minor complications with that, but I can get over that. You know, I can surpass that. I have been drawing superheroes for, like, I would say just about all my life. And one of my favorite characters is Wolverine, of course, but also Charles Xavier. I think he is the awesome, cool guy of the team. He's what had the X-Men all together. He's just an amazing leader, you know. And he never gives up, you know. He's just like me and my family. We never give up. And, you know, he helps, you know, he has helped teach the X-Men that don't ever give up. So, yeah. It's interesting how that was played, you know, how he was portrayed. In the movies, the actor that was Charles Xavier, you know, he was pretty interesting. I can't remember his name, but he was a very crucial actor. Well, is a very crucial actor still. Um, but yeah, I like Wolverine a lot because he isn't, he's an anti superhero, and he's really interesting. And he's very fun to play, use as a character to fight against another character in an X-Men movie. I mean, in an X-Men video game. He's just awesome. You can't beat Wolverine unless you're a top-notch gamer. And let's fix that. There is my drawing of Wolverine with a person. I'm even gonna draw this person here. Have his hands go like this. He's like, oh my gosh, it's Wolverine. He's like, oh my gosh, it's Wolverine. He's protecting me. Why? What's going on? I want to fix his chest a little bit. Okay, I'm done drawing Wolverine. Really? Well, sorry about that. Yeah, I need a new phone holder, guys. I really do. I need to work on that soon. Soon. Now, I should have been more prepared. Okay, there's my ruler. Okay, basic perspective. Oh wow, I love it when I get into the core basics of art. And basic perspective is something I'm having a major difficulty on. Period. I'm not great with it, so you'll be learning along with me 100%. So I don't even went through the paper. Alrighty. So basic perspective. And okay. Now I'm also reading a book, so it says greeting and salutations. Much of what you know of perspective was gleaned from many sources at many different times in my life. This is the person, one of the artists talking about in the book. One such source I've discovered is a book which I have found to be spot guides. So I'll put, spot guides perspective drawing on drawing by Park Way. I'm just writing that down as a note for myself. Simple terms. Simple terms. Clearly illustrated. From book. I'm putting that down. So, and according to Tom Webster's perspective is, I'll just put depicting objects on a plane so as to show three dimensions and indicate distance away from the observer to proportion. Very important, guys. It's something we're all working on when we're starting out. Interrelation. And I guess that means between the relation between the art and the characters. I'll have to look that up. Scale. 3. Appearance. In terms of distance. Alright, so that is that. Now, let's turn the page over and start drawing. And what I'm going to draw is this right here. And I will write down the notes of what each marker, 1, 2, 3, what all that means. So, trying to make sure I do it just right, as best I can. Alright, so it's nothing perfect, but I'm still working on it. Now, let's draw the woman staring out. I want her breast to be a little smaller. I'm not worried about the feet or anything like that. Gonna draw the loop. That. Where she, the distance she's staring at. So, now, let's put 8, 3, and 1, 4, 4, 7, 6, 5, 2. And now let's write the notes down of what the numbers mean. 1, line of sight. Now, line of sight is an imaginary line traveling straight on out from the viewer's eyes to infinity and beyond. And 2, horizon line. And the horizon line is right here. That's a horizon, a line drawn horizontally across the picture plane, the point of intersection with the line of sight. Don't ever forget that, guys. So, I want to get a better lighting in here. Let me see if I can light this up better. Beam. No, beam. Don't, no. Oh, that looks okay, but... should I use dawn? I'm trying to find the right type of... Yeah, I'll just use this, guys, because it's brighter that way. Yeah. Did it work? I think it did. I hope it did. I hope it did. So... Hey, Dad.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm working on perspective.
Yeah.
I'll work on it, Dad. I'm almost done here. I know. Sorry, guys. That's better. And 3. Dad, I'm recording. I don't need this right now, please. Sorry, guys. I apologize. My dad's not feeling well. I'll do the perspective this page, and then oh man, then I'll draw 2 more pictures, and then that'll be the live stream. Sorry for the inconvenience. So 3 is vanishing point, and that is vanishing point right there, where everything vanishes out and beyond to the horizontal line, convergent, where the point at which receding parallel lines appear to converge at the horizontal line, which means the farther this line goes back than forward, the farther back it is, the more it converges into the horizontal line. 4. Standing point. This is where the person is standing. And 5. An imaginary vertical plane through, I'll put a dash for through, which the speck is viewing the scene. And this is the imaginary plane, where, you know, each comic book would, you know, on the panel and all that, you know, considered. Okay. I'll draw the rest on the back. Well, I can't do that. 6. Ground line. That's a ground line. And 7. Ground plane, where the dirt or the floor is. And 8. 1 point per spec. And I'll just do that. Leave it like that. So 1 point perspective is diagram below, above, or sorry, rather, and that all receding parallel lines converge at only one vanishing point. So that is that from here for today. And now I'm going to draw this. And then one picture from this book. But I'm just gonna do a gesture drawing of this. Just a quick little gesture drawing. And that's my quick gesture drawing of that. And I'll finish it up tomorrow. where I left off in here. Okay, I think I'm getting there. Let's see. So, okay. I know I drew him. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. I drew him. So, I'll draw him over again anyway. Placement of the eyes. Be careful where you place the eyes. They can serve a unique purpose on reference features. All you need to do is rough in dog spots for their position. What, Dad? Dad, look, no, I will get the kitchen done in a minute. I just want to draw one face, that's it. I don't need you ruining my live stream, Dad. I'm trying to get to where I can get paid. I'm trying to get to where I can get paid on this, Dad. I'm sorry, guys. Now you know it's like dealing with my father. We'll go on this tomorrow. I apologize if I have disturbed anyone about what's going on. I don't think I'm gonna draw anymore most of the day. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a great day, and like, share, subscribe, follow, and comment. Thanks. Bye.